This counts. This counts. This is a different game. It might look the same. It might have stolen assets, but it's different.
No, okay, yeah. Stolen assets does not mean anything. You know, we can't confirm who they stole them from.
Ooh, this looks bouncier, I will say, right off the get.
Yeah.
Also, Colin, if there's not
wow.
music, will you please play the Suika theme in the background for the entire video on loop?
God bless. Honestly, I still liked the last one we played's music. I still think the one that was music went hardest.
Suika in the club? Yeah, that went crazy.
Yeah. This one's very promising. In the top left, it says, early alpha, expect bugs and unpolished UI.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see. I
have every single time, I will say.
Yeah. Okay. The flip on the strawberries, kind of sick.
What about that? What about the trick shot?
Yeah. The trick shot was kind of nice. I'd give you 200 points for that one. If I were judging.
Mm-hmm. If you were. All right. Here's a peach though. Nice touch. Try to right click. Try to see if I had any abilities I could cast. My bad.
Try to right click.
Just wanted to see what my options are. You know, no harm in exploring here.
I guess you lose nothing by going for a right click.
Yeah, like, did people laugh at Christopher Columbus when he said he was the first to visit the States? No.
Well,
they just accepted it.
He did. Everyone just accepted it, and just no one thought about it.
Yeah, name one bad thing Christopher Columbus has done.
Suika's really fun, man. I love Suika.
I think it's a pretty fun game. I like how the genre's really taken over the world, you know?
Yeah, it's charting new waters, honestly.
I think the special part of it being on okay, actually hear me out. The special part of it being this sensation that is playable on browser and Nintendo Switch. Hear me out. iPad. What are the iPad ripoffs like?
Do you ever played any iPad games at all?
Well, I mean, we played some iPhone games, like
we did Subway Surfer, but I think we did that on browser.
We did do that on browser. I was thinking more like we played 8-Ball once we did do that.
Yeah, I remember doing 8-Ball.
I think we played something. I'm trying to remember what it was though.
You're gonna be a little more specific.
No, I'm trying to think. We played some mobile game. Oh, Super Mario Run. That's what it was.
Oh, that one. The one where I actually couldn't see any of the footage. I just talked that entire episode.
Yeah. I don't know if we revealed that, but yeah, you were blind for all of it. It was a fucking autopilot game. It's
Mario. I think I tried to gaslight and be like, oh, that's Mario a couple of times, but
yeah, and I'm sure you were correct too.
I was probably right whenever Mario was on the screen, you know. So we go back and rewatch.
Big hop.
You know, mate.
Where do I want to take this? I think I want to go here and then there. Yeah.
You're a little melon guy. That little tangerine is taking on the weight of the world right now.
Yeah, he sure is. Not having him would be great, but we can build this downwards. I feel fine and confident.
Just being able to delete one guy would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I have a watermelon game question for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten a double?
No, I haven't gotten a double. I feel like the double is like a very elusive thing. I think that's I don't think I've ever even met someone who's gotten a double. I've seen people in distant worlds land such an iconic combo, but I've never bared witness to one myself.
Gotcha. I was just curious.
Yeah.
How common they were in the genre.
Okay.
Wow. I thought the grape shot out.
It felt like it was going to.
I like how it shows you the line, like for where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, loosely. Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, this is fine.
Dude, all these fruit are putting in so much more work. Okay, there you go. What the apple looks cozy. All right, I'll say that much.
Yeah, he's straight chilling.
Yeah, the colon 3 strawberry. I like it. See, this is a difference weekend, man. These faces are all
The assets
mildly
are different
sometimes.
enough legally. We can agree on that.
Yes, and a lawyer would agree on that probably.
In the court of
The very
law,
least
we
a
all
jury.
agree.
Okay, the way I think of it is, can you convince a like 50-year-old man that it's different?
Yeah,
Who knows
honestly, that's what
nothing
it
about the
boils down
genre.
to most of the time.
Yeah, it's like somebody that knows nothing about anything and honestly doesn't want to know. Like, if you can convince that one person, you'll be chilling.
Oh, this is a rough game. This is how it all goes down.
Oh, tough. I can't believe that did not turn into a watermelon at the very end.
Yeah, it was close. It should have, in my opinion.
Yeah, I saw the world where just it all came down perfectly.
You know what? I got question of the day. Question of the day. Going back to something ignorant I said. Comment section. Let me know. What do you think is the funniest thing that you learned as a kid that you believed was true, but actually is not?
Okay, so this is back to Christopher Columbus.
Back to Christopher Columbus, yes.
People think that he's real and shit.
Yeah, people think he existed. He's like Jesus or Santa or something.
Yeah,
Actually, I take that one back.
Okay.
I think that's gonna get us in a lot more hot water.
Yeah, it's like there's. Oh, we'll just stick to Christopher Columbus.
Well, let's say let's just say Christopher
doesn't
Columbus
like
isn't
that
real.
joke, Jacob. Yeah, but
I wouldn't even say I'm not
Christopher-
religious. That's the craziest part.
yeah. Wait, what? See, I mean, like, oh, how did that not touch? I'm trying to think what my answer would be like for that. The edgy kid in me wants to answer Jesus, just like
Yeah, that is.
even though
funny.
that is it's the exact problem that you're just talking about. Probably shouldn't answer like that. But I genuinely don't know what the dumbest thing I believed in. Like,
I mean, my dad used to tell my sister that Chuck E. Cheese was closed because, okay, when my parents were initially
Wait,
divorced, I'd get dinner with my dad every Tuesday and Thursday. And
Yeah.
my sister always wanted to go Chuck E. Cheese exclusively. And my dad was the cool parent because, he didn't have sole custody. So he got to take us to the fun places. But he didn't want to just keep taking us to Chuck E. Cheese. So he just says like, sorry, Chuck E. Cheese is closed on Tuesdays, And my sister believed that for a very long time. And, she doesn't even know what day of the week it is. It could be Thursday and he could pull that shit and she'd go, that's unlucky.
God damn it. Yeah, it's just like Chick-fil-A,
Yeah. Yeah, so I think my sister was like much older, like much, much older, but no one like ever told her that wasn't correct. And she was like, some we were all go Chuck E. Cheese. She's like, unless it's Tuesday. And then everyone was like, what? And then we remembered that my dad just lied to her.
Do you explain to your sister at that point, like, that you're lying to her? Or?
I did, yeah. I was like, dude, you're a stupid kid. You're not supposed to still believe that. I think another example is, I think I just wanted a lot of pets when I was younger. I was a big pet guy. I still am a big pet guy. I love animals. But back then, I really wanted more pets. And we already had 2 pets. So then they told me that it's actually illegal to have more than 2 pets.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I kind of believed it, but like I think it's also a hard lie.
Bro.
Because you know how easy it is to run into someone who just has like 3 dogs?
Yeah. No, growing up, that was me. I think I had like 5 dogs growing up.
Yeah, so it would just be like it was a fine lie until I started like meeting people and going to friends' houses and stuff.
And then you're like, they're convicts? Or
Yeah,
did you,
I would told my mom. I'd like snitch. I'd be like, yo, mom, I saw that they have
shit.
3 dogs. Why do they have 3 dogs if we can't have 3 dogs,
Like, we're calling the cops on them, Mom.
I was like, are they breaking the law? And to my surprise, at the time, my mom would double down and be like, yeah. Which, you know what? I gotta say, balls on her in that defense. Insane gambit.
Yeah, honestly, that's funny as fuck.
Yeah, she really just like let me think my friends were convicts because she didn't want to buy another fucking dog.
She didn't want to get a second puppy.
A third one.
Like, oh, sorry, yeah, a third one.
Yeah, the second's fine. It's legal.
Like, did you have like a backyard and shit growing up? Like, did you have like a big backyard?
I didn't have a big backyard, but it was like enough to have a dog run around. But my dogs are pretty indoor.
But not 3 though. Okay. I was trying to like, I was just trying to visualize that. I can get behind lying about that than to like to a kid.
Yeah.
Like,
I just think lying to children is very funny because it's very easy to get away with.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Oh
going
my
on to
God,
like
that could not have gone worse.
That's unfortunate.
That could have been it, man. That was it.
That could have been it.
Oh wow, that went like worst case scenario, honestly.
Oh. Yeah, no, my parents never lied to me about like pets, like saying like, oh, you can only have so many.
Yeah.
But my parents didn't want to tell me whenever a pet died. And again, I had a bunch of dogs growing up, like
yeah,
like and not one of them died. Funny enough, they would all just run away.
Dude, I feel like that's so much
dog
worse.
Napped. No, the thing like. I look back now, I'm like, oh, all these dogs absolutely died. Like, yeah. Like, because I grew up in, like, on a farm in the woods and shit. Like, there were coyotes and shit just, like, all the time. Like, like, I know we had a mailman hit a dog once. And my, I know for a fact my dad lied about that one. But it's just, like, kids are really stupid. And it's really... It's something that is just easy to tell them shit, to tell them lies. It's kind of fun to tell them lies. It's kind of
fun. I'm just gonna make up all kinds of shit. Like, I really did believe as a kid, whenever I would go to like the pediatrician, he would hold like the little thing to look inside my ear, and he would tell me like the cartoons that he would see, and I really thought that like the doctor could just like, you know, he's just doing it to joke with the kids, have fun, blah blah blah, and yeah. And in doing that, he could just like see the brain and my thoughts and stuff. And I was like, that's how it works. And I get why a doctor would do that. It's fun, but it was just like, I just wholeheartedly believed it.
Yeah, it gives the kid a reason to let a doctor like put something cold in their ear.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't, as a kid, were you scared of like the dentist?
I think I was a pretty good kid. In terms of like, I feel like people could get me to do things and I wouldn't complain all that much. I didn't complain about the dentist. I thought my dentist was a little bit of a dick personally, but I didn't like, wasn't scared of him. You know, like a kid normally would be of a dentist. Yeah.
See, I loved my dentist office because the dentist office I grew up going to was like, it was a house.
Oh.
But they like redid their garage to where they had like 4 dentist offices inside of it as well.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
My mom would, yeah. So like, they were like, I think they had like 2 kids. So they had like an NES and like a 64. And my mom cleaned for them. So as a kid, like anytime I'd go to the dentist, I would just not wait in the scary ass boring waiting room. I would just go play like Mario 3 or some shit.
Yeah, my dentist.
So I love the dentist.
They had the same shit. They also had like a Nintendo 64. They had a really weird rule though, that because you had to walk up like a pretty steep set of spiral stairs to get to like the 64 and everything, and you weren't allowed to go up there until you were 6.5.
The half?
Yeah,
okay.
Dude, I remember turning 6 years old and still being turned down, and was like, this is outrageous. Like, even as a kid, I was like, I deserve to be treated a little better than this.
Oh, yeah, what do these extra 6 months really add?
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest, a 6-year-old and a 6-year-old, like, a 6-year-old and a 6-year-old with 6 months, equally as stupid.
Equally as stupid. I really did not understand the life experience that I was missing, like, you know, like, for what these doctors thought I needed.
Yeah, I don't know what they were wanting from me there, man. That's just unfortunate.
Whoa, yeah, dude, these are bouncy fruits. I will say that.
Yeah, much. they can the fuck up.
Oh, I can probably push these in.
I'm kind of scared that this orange might fly out.
Yeah, to the moon.
It's fine.
I see the timeline.
But whenever I was a kid, so this isn't a good story, about like So, do you remember like growing up?
Yes.
Disney Channel.
Yeah, what about it?
There was one day where like they had like the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, That's So Raven and Hannah Montana.
Oh, That's So Sweet Life
Like,
of Hannah Montana.
Yeah, so that was this day.
Oh my God, you went to the dentist on That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana Day?
No. This isn't a dentist story.
Oh.
I had a friend though that like, he was like, "Yo, Joe, can I come over and like we can watch that together?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, that sounds like fun." And his little brother was like, "Yo, can I come with too?" And we're like, "If your mom says it's all right." Just like expecting the mom to say no.
Damn.
And the mom was like, "Yeah, for sure." And we're like, "Well, shit." Like we were cool. Like I was cool with it, like his little brother. Like they always got along and shit. So I was like, "That's
you
fine,
just didn't
whatever."
think you'd get this far.
Yeah, but we're like, well, little bro's here. Little bro's coming over to my house for the first time, and he was so excited. I had this little tiny like Yorkie poo dog, like you know the ones, like the little like tiny little guys. We decided to fuck with him.
Oh no.
They were like, oh man, he's like the dog's name was Tinkerbell.
Yeah,
for reference. So we're like, I was like, Tinkerbell hates kids, by the way, Chris.
And how old are you?
What? We were in 4th grade at the time.
Okay, so you were not kids. Is like
no.
That's the logic, right? Just so I follow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was like okay. Chris was like I think 1st grade, kindergarten type shit. I don't know. He was young. Maybe we were middle school. I don't know. Like maybe it was like middle school or something. We were like 4 years older than this kid though, and we're like, yeah, Tinkerbell's like hates kids, and the dog was just energetic. So whenever we let her in, she's like, oh shit, a new person just runs to him.
Yeah.
And he freaks the fuck out. Wow, that was a line.
That was close.
So we tell him that, and then we go off and watch Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and shit, and we just fuck off, for completely forgetting about that lie. Then like 30 minutes later, yo,
go on.
Good shit. 30 minutes later, we just see Chris running from my dog, and we're like, oh, that's funny. But then he's in socks on our wood floor.
Yeah.
And he trips and goes through my window. Like just fully flies through my window. And we're like, shit, Zack and Cody's still on. But like, I guess we have to go to the doctor now, dude. It was a good special. It was highly anticipated. But like, we had to like take him to like the hospital, and like, motherfucker, we never had the heart to tell our parents why. Like,
of course,
why he was running from the dog. We just said he was running from Tinkerbell for no reason. They were just playing.
So you just made him look like not only did you lie to him, but you embarrassed him.
Yeah. Which me and my friend, like we just like looked at each other like we can never tell. We can never tell anyone. But yeah, to Chris's mom, sorry about that. If we lied to him.
Sorry about that.
No, okay, Chris, whenever he was getting his surgery, because he had to get 26 stitches all across his knee.
Wait, for this?
Yeah, or like maybe it was 16 stitches. I think it was 16 stitches, because like he flew through the window. Like it was bad. Like we were two kids. Okay. We were like, we can't say shit.
Yeah.
Like, cause like,
holy fuck,
okay, he's like, cause he like tripped, hit my bed, bounced off my bed, and went through the window. Like it was bad.
Yeah, sounds fucking bad.
Yeah. We rushed him to the hospital though, and then the thing was, I was like, "Oh, Chris, here's my Game Boy. You can play that while getting stitches." And he just stopped crying and forgot all about the pain, and just played like I think Mario Golf.
Honestly,
for like hours.
It sounds pretty based.
Yeah, I gave him that, and then he's like, "Hey, he never said anything." I don't know if Chris forgot that we gaslit him.
Who knows if you could even speak in those moments? Oh, okay.
Probably not.
Well,
damn.
There you go, I guess.